Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the evening is sponsored by Tranquility Construction, and it is in the non-stop action flyweight division. It's scheduled for three-minute rounds. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 123.6 pounds. He has an amateur record of 1 win with just 1 loss. He represents White Buffalo Wrestling out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. This is Prime Time Tyler Hillard. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 125.1 pounds. Tonight, he makes his amateur mixed martial arts debut. Out of Berryville, Tennessee, representing Fit BJJ, this is Jadin Jones.
For a debuting fighter, man, Jadin Jones got a lot of fans in the house.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Fit BJJ always brings a crowd.
But they're loud too. I mean, they're very vocal. You heard it there in the Beltron fight, and you're hearing it here for Jadin Jones. Hillard, who is a primary wrestler.
All right, we got an inadvertent headbutt to the groin. Up to 5 minutes.
Yeah, hey, look, that happens when, when fists are flying and it's in the heat of the moment, man. 8 seconds in, sometimes, you get a low blow.
Well, and you talked about it earlier on the prelims, Roberto, the importance of a young fighter taking the full, or at least the time needed, right?
Right.
I know they're feeling the pressure they want to put on a show, especially I just highlighted Jones has a lot of fans here.
Yeah.
And I think Luke Wilson maybe senses the young fighter is eager to get back into it, but he's got his best interest in mind. Stern warning there from Luke Wilson to Tyler Hillard. Got to watch your weapons. Oh my gosh.
Great takedown. Good scramble.
Hillard just raw physicality of the early going. Nice push kick. Puts the crowd on their feet. Jadin Jones showing some techniques.
Hillard needs to put his mouthpiece in his mouth.
I see that, yeah. And he's getting knocked silly right now. Oh! Ate a strike coming in, did Hillard. Luke Wilson's taking a look at it, but I don't believe, it was an inadvertent strike.
Yeah, good.
Hillard gets so low on those takedowns.
He just took a knee to the face, but, it looks like he ate it and he's doing his thing.
Man, Tyler Hilliard's a dog. Because I thought he was going to be out for a second.
Yeah, for sure.
The way that landed.
He's got great position here.
For Jones, this is kind of, the worst case scenario with the wrestler with the top control of Hillard on top of you.
And it's exhausting, man. These wrestlers, they know how to put their body weight on you and make you fight it off. And that can be absolutely exhausting. So, if you're Jones, you just want to get up as quick as possible like he does there.
That's perfect for Jones. And I'll tell you what, Jones has had Hillard a little wobbled on the feet, so Hillard might be in a little bit of danger playing the striking game with Jones.
He needs to keep his mouthpiece in.
What is that? Yeah,
I don't know. He keeps letting it come out. Great takedown. Good defense by Jones. We've seen a couple guys try to grab this like guillotine-like after you get taken down. It's just natural, but honestly, it puts you in a bad position. Because once he gets his head out of this, you've expended so much energy trying to keep him up, but it's not going to happen. So you're just wasting energy. And now, he's looking to get into top mount, trying to get a leg over and pass into half guard.
55 seconds to work. This has kind of been an insane round to try and score, right? You had the low blow, maybe 5 seconds in. The warning to Hillard. Hillard securing the takedown, but also getting wobbled on the feet.
Great job to pass guard. He's got good side control right now. Jones is kind of holding on for dear life, trying to make sure he doesn't pass him.
I feel like Hilliard's going for the wrong submission, right? He's trying to attack an arm, and I feel like he maybe has a head and arm. You heard the corner from Hillard highlighting that.
Great ground and pound
here. A mouthpiece has come out. I'm going to assume it's Hilliard's.
They fight on. He's got good side control. We got the mouthpiece back in.
Restoring the mouthpiece.
And great job by Luke by not breaking them out of the position to do that, letting him stay where he was at. Great ground and pound by Hillard to finish the round out. That's how you stamp a round. This round was kind of up in the air, and that's how you stamp it right there. Great job by Hillard.
A scrap just like we thought, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Luke Wilson just mentioned to Hillard, you got to keep that mouthpiece in your mouth. And maybe just an ill-fitting mouthpiece. It's hard to say. Man, for Jadin Jones, I feel like there was a couple of flashes of brilliance in that round.
If you're Jadin Jones, just try to continue to stay on the feet. You know Hillard's looking for these takedowns, but it doesn't seem like up until now he's given you any real trouble on the feet. So try to keep the fight on the feet. Be looking for the takedown, and as soon as it comes, sprawl and get out of there.
I mean, Jadin Jones had Hillard hurt on the feet. Hillard came in for a takedown midway through round 1 and ate a hellacious, essentially a knee to the head.
Yeah.
Shows you the kind of fortitude that Tyler Hillard has.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing I absolutely love, and something I love about this sport is, watching a young guy like Hillard just level up every time you see him get back in the cage.
It is exciting. It is exciting. There it is, the reminder from Wilson to Hilliard about that mouthpiece. Let's hope it doesn't come into play. I would hate something trivial to kind of spoil.
You hate to take a point from somebody for a mouthpiece, but it's not safe, so.
And even now it's moving around. It's at the forefront. It's making me nervous. Hillard looking increasingly confident on the feet.
Way to let your hands set up the takedown and not just try to blast a double leg.
Well, he did that in his first fight, right? And got caught coming in, and it's just a continued evolution. Lessons learned.
He's in a great position now to get some ground and pound off.
Hilliard's a dog, man. He's going crazy
for sure.
Hey, just stay heavy. Hey,
He's trying to pass in the full mount. Jones is doing a good job of just kind of trying to keep his position as closed as possible, but when you've got a guy with a background in wrestling who's a very proficient wrestler, man, it's hard to get. You look at the Khabibs, you look at the the Hamzats, the Islams of the world. Man, they smother you. They keep their weight on you, and that's absolutely exhausting.
I mean, Hilliard's kind of got like a reverse head and arm grip, but now he's moving into mount, and as long as the fight stays on the ground, I just feel like Hilliard's probably going to stay a couple steps ahead of Jones.
And he's looking to flatten him out here. He's trying to flatten him out and get the neck of Jones. If he gets him flat, let's see if he's up under the neck. I think he's on the chin. And we've got the finish.
It was academic. Tyler Hillard, first win came by unanimous decision. His second win coming by way of round 2 submission.
Yeah, and once again, Matt, I can't say it enough. After this kid's first loss, he didn't hang his head. He wasn't down to the dumps. He was excited about getting back in there. He said, I'm going to watch the fight, see what happened, and I'm going to get better. And this is what happens when you do that, man. You become a better fighter as he locks in the guillotine. It's over. Got a little drama in the cage.
Yeah, I don't know.
We've
got random dudes in the cage. Luke Wilson's not the one to really do that. All the Aries officials are pretty, are pretty well, handling themselves. Yeah. If you run in the cage, okay, it's not going to be like a Sean Strickland, Chris Curtis moment. All right, you run in there against Big Luke, and he's just going to put your lights out. Yeah. So, I mean, please.
Big Luke is not a guy I'm messing with.
Don't embarrass yourself.
1,000%.
And honestly, I would hate for anything ugly to happen to spoil the moment for Tyler Hillard, who is evolving right before our very eyes. And obviously, after Hilliard's first bout, it was lessons learned. And that, unfortunately, for Jadin Jones is where he finds himself today. It's the nature of the sport, though,
1,000%. There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. That's how
it goes.
It
is a celebratory atmosphere. Hopefully there's no bad blood. We're throwing it now to Jeff Hobbs to get the official announcement on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops this bout at 1 minute and 36 seconds of the second round. Your winner by submission by way of rear naked choke. Out of the blue corner, prime time, Tyler Hillard.
Well, for Jadin Jones, tough loss in a debut. For Tyler Hillard, the night is his. Getting his photo taken with the Aries Fight Series ring girls. And I'll tell you what, 2 consecutive wins at flyweight, Roberto. Quite a 2025 for this young man.
if he can continue to work on his striking, he's going to be dangerous. And I mean really dangerous. Look, he has a chin. He ate a knee to the mouth that looked like at 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.